Welcome back to your channel, 21st Century Learners. Ms. Michelle here, your guide, ready to serve you with bite-sized lessons and insights. In this video, I'm going to introduce Lesson 1 of Chapter 2, Understanding Local Networks of Trends, Networks, Critical Thinking Skills in the 21st Century. This chapter introduces us to the idea and importance of network for us human beings. A network can be understood as a group of people interacting regularly, like families, peers, neighbors, teachers, and the like. This network has certain structure where members exchange and communicate information and experiences for both social and professional purposes. It is like connecting and chatting with our online friends on social media, engaging on a discussion with peers, or volunteering for a community work in school. Our varied network of relationships is enhanced by technology regardless of our location. These patterns are the points on which we ground our understanding of relationships that make up the structure. The social structures that we create and where we belong are indeed networked. If we look at nature, networks are everywhere. The cellular network in our brain, for instance, is an amazing network that makes human life possible. Like the cell, the institutions and organizations significantly see the importance of the radical connectedness with their networks, alliances, and partners to compete and create value. Today's value creation networks are not only limited to traditional partnerships, but also include value creation with customers. Think about Twitter and Facebook and their amazing collaboration with customers. Without the users of their services, there would be no Twitter or Facebook. These companies that get the connection are the change makers of tomorrow. Going further, networks are analyzed in terms of these 5 key points according to Kilduff and Tsai of 2003. They are: number 1, density. The density of a network is measured according to the number of connections between actors. The higher the number of connections, the more dense the network is. For example, at a family reunion, the actual connection between people are quite numerous because of all the potential relationships in the house. Groups with a distinct identity and specific goals, like the family, have a high network density because they know each other. In contrast, an aggregate of people in a train station has lower network density because their interaction is short, even if they knew each other. The second key point in analyzing networks is hierarchy. Hierarchy speaks about the classification of a group of people according to ability or to economic, social, or professional standing. Actors in the network can pool their investment in social relations by establishing relations with a diverse set of groups in the community, preferably groups that are not connected to each other. For example, a YouTube influencer may reach other YouTubers to collaborate with them to leverage his or her social media influence. In other words, the ties in the network can be useful in facilitating change and reforms. The third key point is complexity. Complexity is the extent to which a link between actors serve a multiplicity of interest in the community. For example, 2 individuals have a complex relationship if they are friends and are also work partners. Beth and Ivy, for instance, are friends and are also working in the same office. The fourth key point in analyzing network is interdependence. Interdependence is the ability to depend upon one another. Interdependence facilitates cooperation and creates social capital necessary for the progress of the community. Thus, the ties in the network can be useful in facilitating change and reforms. The fifth and final key point in analyzing network is embeddedness. The network of relations within which each person is rooted include family, friends, and acquaintances. Thus, looking for a job can be facilitated by members of the family who have connection in the industry. In other words, organizations and institutions are bound not only by formal relations of authority, but also the embedded network of relationships within units, ranks, and departments. In other words, the structures in the society that we create and where we belong are indeed networked. Our human existence and relationships are both nested in local and global networks, which constitute meaning and action, from which they continue to shape our personal and social life. That would be all for now, ladies and gentlemen. If you think this video is helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Till next time, bye!